we have burned for you. I shouldn't have to be here. You all forced me, though, to this place, to this stage. You forced me to be your star. Street transvestite, action revolutionary. You forced me to be your icon. You forced me to be your Christ and happily lead me to my crucifixion. And you forced me and my sisters to be activists of our existence. You forced the most precious of us to step out against legions of fire and metal, covered in silk with shields of glass, while you weep like children behind iron and gold. How dare you? Yet still we triumph, silken and glassy, destroying our enemies with sires of our voices. Oh, how we enchant thee. Yet still, you force me to be here as your activist, as your star, as your street transvestite action revolutionary. Black trans lives matter. Say it with me. Black trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. Stop. 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 Stop clapping. Stop cheering. Do you really believe that? If you have not been forced to give up your mothers, your fathers, your siblings, your dreams, to stop and beg for all to notice your humanity, tell me, do you really believe that? For me and my sisters have been forced to do this and more, and if you love us so much, if you long to protect us, if we matter so much to you, then why do we still die? We are forced to be activists. We are forced to be our own saviors, for no one is willing to give more to save us than my sisters and I. And how we give. All of us forced into mothering and womanhood, and from our breasts you bite and suckle, taken in our art, our culture, our essence, our influence, our light, and yet you ignore us, neglect us, attack us, and we mother you and you leave us to die. And I am tired. Children who I have given to from my body, why do you not cry for me? For a mother, would you not give your body, your wealth, your position, your status, your pride? Would you not give your pride? For everything that you have taken from my sisters, all of it, and what have you given in return? A dollar bill at the club? A trans day of remembrance post? The honor, because so many of you see it as an honor, the honor of martyrdom. What have you given us? What have you given your mothers? Children, faggots, white men, cis and trans, step the fuck up. Remain silent if you can. Thank you. Ponder the ways you celebrate us. By filling your lungs with poppers in noonday sun while being publicly barebacked in the middle of June. Is that how you honor the work of the Black trans women who laid the foundation for your pride? I say this out of frustration and not from judgment. Yet how do you celebrate the past, the present, and future of my sisters and the work they have done? How do you show up for them? You all, the most privileged of us, the most protected of us, the most uplifted of us, how do you honor the lives that you force us to give in the name of our survival? Show me. For those of you who only have this march to present as your efforts in fighting for our lives, let me be the first to tell you that you are not doing enough. You are not doing enough. As long as my sisters sleep on the street, you have not done enough. As long as we are banned from spaces that we gave you the tools to make, you have not done enough. For as long as we are killed by the men that love us, you are not doing enough. for as long as we can only reach infamy by having our names yelled in the streets after our deaths. You are not doing enough. Do you know you are not doing enough? Do you know that we know you are not doing enough? Yet some of you we still love despite that. Do you know that we know that you fear us? We see your fear when we are saved by your organizations, given positions of false leadership, and then hoisted up to plead for our lives at your yearly galas, propped up to be shining signifiers of diversity and justice, and yet never given true power, never given true voice, only seen when convenient. How can your organization lead with white faggotry? How can they lead to navigate the path towards Black trans revolution? Why do you fear our power? Why do you fear our success? Why do we give you your map and compass to revolution, yet we may now lead ourselves into freedom? Paid minimum wage, forced to be community advisory board members, forced to be your foundation. Why do you not load our guns?